Yoga family, you are invited to my first ever live virtual yoga retreat coming from my home to yours, happening September 25th through the 27th. Here's what you'll experience: live yoga classes, live journaling, live sound healing, opening and closing ceremonies, retreat workbook, retreat Facebook group, and so much more. To learn more about this at-home weekend yoga retreat experience, click the link below and register. I so hope you'll join me and our yoga family to celebrate the fall equinox and experience the magic of a yoga retreat. Hello yoga community, welcome back to my channel, the best place to practice yoga for your body, mind, and soul. Today's class is a fall equinox slow flow vinyasa to honor and celebrate the seasons. And our intention together today is I embrace change. Take a moment to write I embrace change, all caps, in the comments below, so I know you're committing to this intention with me. Now, yoga props, I don't have any on this mat with me. I'm not suggesting any aside from the ones you know you love to use. Now, we're gonna start this class in child's pose. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and I'll meet you in Balasana, child's pose. All right, to begin this fall equinox slow flow, we're starting in child's pose. Bring your knees to a comfortable width distance and extend the fingers far out in front of you. Really lengthen through the side waist. I like to kind of cat crawl my hands out, then plant my palms, soften my chest down, forehead comes to rest on the mat. Oh yeah, and just begin to settle in. Connecting your hearing to your breathing. That oceanic quality coming to the breath as you inhale and exhale out of the nose, helping you to anchor and ground into this seasonal celebration, this experience to embrace change. On the next inhale, rise up, meet me in cow pose. So shifting into tabletop, reaching and extending through the spine, all the way up through the chest and the head. And exhale, shift the body back into child's pose. We'll do this a few times. Inhale forward. Exhale back. This time, inhale forward into cow. Exhale, curl the toes under, find downward facing dog. We'll keep moving dynamically. Exhale here, downward facing dog. Inhale, soften the knees down, come back into cow. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, cow pose. Really extending and lengthening both the inhale and the exhale as you transition in and out of these postures. One more round. Transition and change are really our themes here together today. So we'll be playing with the breath, this time whole downward facing dog. Make all those movements you love to make in this posture. Because transition and change are the theme of our class today, as we celebrate the fall equinox together, we will be harnessing and leveraging the power of the breath and playing with different breath counts to continue to open up to that intention of I embrace change. Breathing here, paddling the feet, making these movements that allow you to find some stillness. So slowly begin to transition into stillness here. One whole breath. Inhale. Exhale, rock forward, plank pose. Really hug navel up. Inhale, back downward facing dog. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, plank. Last one. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Hold plank for 3 breaths. How strong can you get? How secure can you get? How stable can you become so that you can embrace change? Shift back, downward facing dog. Inhale to gaze forward. Start to walk, step. If you've got it in you, maybe you're hopping to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift up halfway. Lengthen from tail to crown. Exhale, fold down and pause here for a moment. Let the back side of the body open up and soften. Head and neck hang heavy. Still arriving into this moment, into this experience. Wrapping the hands around the backs of the ankles. Inhale, lift up halfway as you slide the hands up towards the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. This time lift all the way up. Inhale, slide the hands all the way up the backs of the legs to the thighs. Come all the way up to Tadasana. Hands are right at the glutes here. Beautiful. Release the hands down, coming into calf raises, and we'll pair calf raises with a breath count. Palms down by your sides. Inhale up for 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale down. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, lower. Inhale for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, lower. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, lower. Inhale for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, lower. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, lower. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. And exhale, lower everything down. Let the breath sigh out. Great work. Coming into 3 traditional Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. I want to invite you to take Cobra pose or upward facing dog or any modification variation that feels good for you and your body today. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale to gaze forward. Walk, step, or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, move through your version of a sun salutation. We meet in Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths here. Inhale, gaze forward. Step, walk, or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Greet yourself. Welcome change. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up. Sweep the fingertips high. Gaze. One more time. Exhale, right back down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale your way through a sun salutation. Hold down dog again, 3 breaths. We'll transition from here. Inhale, reach the left leg high, lead with the inseam, the inner thighs. You lift that left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round, connect. Step the left foot through. Listen carefully. The back right foot spins down as if you were coming into warrior 1 here. This is our starting point, our foundation. Hug that left hip back, all right? We'll be inhaling up to thunderbolt pose, which looks like this. And exhaling back down. Just like the calf raises, we'll be inhaling with a breath count. So exhale completely here. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, lower down. One more. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, lower down. Step back. Downward facing dog. I know I just felt that all through my left leg, all through my back muscles firing. Inhale, reach the right leg high, lead with the inseam, lead with the inner thigh, extend that right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot through. The left foot spins down as if we're coming into warrior one. This is the foundation. This is the departure point. Again, we'll be working our way up. Exhale completely here. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower down. Back leg is really strong. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, lower down. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga or belly, cobra pose or up dog. Three breaths, downward facing dog. I embrace change. I embrace change. Coming back to our intention today. Inhale, sweep that left leg high. Reach through the inner thigh, through the inseam. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant the left foot. We're in runner's lunge again. This time, we'll do the same breath count, but rise up into warrior 3, okay? With bent knees and arms reaching back. Exhale completely. We can do this together. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower down. Notice how I'm dragging my back foot up, which is helping me lift up. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Inhale for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. Last one. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, lower down. Step back, downward facing dog. Just noticing your experience, what's coming up for you as we are moving in and out of challenging postures, increasing and extending our inhalation, adding a layer of challenge here. What's coming up for you? Noticing non-judgmental awareness, becoming the observer, the witness to your experience. Inhale, sweep the right leg high. Lead with that inseam. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the right foot through. Runner's lunge. This is our foundation. Here we go. We can do this. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. The core is incredibly contained. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, lower down. That was our count of 5. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for 7. Take your time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Exhale, lower down. Step back, downward dog. Inhale, forward plank. Move through a vinyasa. Three breaths here. Reset. Inhale, sweep the left leg high. Really reach with that inner thigh spiraling towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot through, runner's lunge again. This time we'll exhale from 4 to 8. So switching up the rhythm or pattern of the breath. Inhale here. Exhale, shift back to wide-legged pyramid pose, exhaling for 4. So let's start again. Inhale here. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Chest folds over the thigh. Inhale forward. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale forward. Exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, inhale forward. Exhale for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale forward. Exhaling for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now hold here and breathe. Micro bend in the front knee, left hip tractioning back. Another breath. And now listen carefully, gaze forward. If your hands were reached out like mine, bring them back. Bend the back knee and hop this foot in generously. Left toes are facing straight still, and right toes are pointed out just a little bit. So heel in, toes out. Inhale, lengthen your spine. We're coming into revolved triangle pose. You might want to block here. The right hand can come to the interior of the left foot, or bring it across to the outside of the left foot. This left hand can come to the hip and shift the left hip back in space. And then keep the hand here, or rest it on the back of the sacrum, or maybe you extend it all the way up towards the sky. Breathe here. Reach from tail to crown as the left hip goes back. Legs are strong, rooting down through the big toe mounds. Opening and revolving the chest towards the left side of the mat here. One more breath. Exhale, unwind, look down. Frame the front foot, bend the knee, step back, downward facing dog. Great work. Pause here. I embrace change. I embrace change. Beautiful. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step that front foot forward, the right foot forward. Inhale here, runner's lunge. Exhale back, wide-legged pyramid pose. Inhale again. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale forward. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale forward. Exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale forward. Exhale for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale forward. Exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold here and breathe. Inhale, gaze forward, walk the hands back if they were extended, bend the back knee, generously hop the left foot in, coming into revolved triangle again. Inhale, lengthen the spine, square the hips. This left hand can stay inside the right foot or on the outside. Right hand comes to right hip, send it back in space. Right hand can stay here on the sacrum or reach all the way up towards the sky. As you ground down through the big toe mound and revolve and open the chest towards the right. Last breath. Exhale, gaze down, unwind, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward, plank pose. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, gaze forward, walk, step, or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Measure your feet, bring two fists between them to measure hip width distance. Bend the knees generously. Cup both elbows here and relax for a moment. Breathing into the back kidney line. On the next inhale, bend the knees generously, send the hip creases back, keep the elbow lock, and rise up for an Utkatasana variation. You're not going to come far. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Really use your core to lift and lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Release the hands, bend the knees generously, and start to roll yourself up like a zombie. Navel reaches back, head and neck hang heavy, roll all the way up. Shoulders roll back, head and neck lift. Tadasana, mountain pose. Keep the eyes closed. Root down through all 4 corners of the feet. Pausing. Processing. This practice allowing us to release and let go of what's not serving us. This practice allowing us to return home to our bodies. This container, this structure that holds our soul. This practice that's allowing us to celebrate ourselves. Be proud of our accomplishments, making it to the mat today. This practice that allows us to radiate joy, gratitude, and love, giving thanks. This practice that allows us to plant new seeds, start fresh, turn over a new leaf every time we come to the mat, and step into new beginnings, just like how the seasons change. A few more moments here, really connecting with the earth plane, connecting with your strength and your structure and your stability, connecting with our intention. I embrace change. Final breath here. Savor it. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Last vinyasa. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, your way to downward facing dog. Whole breath in downward facing dog. Again, savor it. Soften the knees, swing the feet around, coming into Gomukhasana puppy pose. Stack the right knee forward and the left knee right behind it. Really nestle the knees in towards one another. Feet go wide. Gaze forward and step both hands forward as you soften the chest down and begin to feel a nice stretch in the outer hips. Inhale, gaze forward. Swing the left leg through and around so it's at the top. Nestle the knees in again, gaze forward, walk the hands out, and soften the chest down again. Inhale, gaze forward, walk the hands back towards the body, uncross the legs, and shift the legs out straight in front of you. If you have a blanket, grab it now and perch yourself atop of it on the edge. Otherwise, I recommend rolling up the back of your yoga mat. It's just as good. And sitting on the edge of that to prop up the pelvis. Coming into some seated twists, and then we'll make our way to the earth plane. Both legs extended long, feet are flexed back towards the face. Take this left hand here underneath the left knee, bend it and bring it all the way into yourself here. Great. This right leg is really strong and anchored. Left hand reaches back as a kickstand. Inhale, reach through the right inner elbow all the way up to the fingertips. Exhale, wrap the right hand, right arm around the left knee, hug it in towards the chest, and inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Find as much length as you can here. Inhale again. And exhale, slowly twist the torso. Inhaling to lengthen the spine. Exhaling, finding a little bit more of a twist. You'll find your edge here and you'll know, okay, I don't need to twist anymore. Right leg stays firm, heel rooting down. And take 3 breaths here, wherever you are in your twist. Slowly begin to unwind, extend the left leg long, really engage both legs, flex the feet, even so much that the heels begin to lift and push down through the hands. Dandasana, staff pose. Resetting the body. This is a hard pose. You really are working here with the legs firming. Last inhale. Exhale. Right hand comes under the right knee. Bend this leg, hug it in towards the chest here. The right hand goes back now as the kickstand. Inhale to reach through the inner left elbow all the way to the fingertips as you come around and wrap your right knee with your left arm here. Left leg is firm, left heel is rooting down. And now inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, begin to move into the twist a little bit more. Inhale again, lengthen. Exhale, a little bit more of a twist. Finding your edge, inhaling and exhaling each time until you feel as though this is great. This is right where I need to be. And taking 3 breaths here. Slowly unwind, extend the right leg long. Again, Dandasana for 3 breaths. Firm the legs, hands root down into the earth plane. Flex the feet, sit up so tall. 3 breaths here. Great. Okay. If you've got the back of the mat rolled up, unroll it please, and lie all the way down onto your back now. Coming into variations of bridge pose, knees bent, feet are planted, hip width distance, palms down by your side. I embrace change. On an inhale, you'll lift your hips and your left arm overhead, and we'll do that 5 times and then switch. Inhale, push down through the feet, lift the hips, reach the left arm overhead. Exhale, lower down. 4 more, just like that. Last one. Switching sides. Inhale, lift hips again. Right arm lifts overhead this time. Moving with breath. Last one. And 5 more times, this time with both arms coming overhead. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower. 4 more. This last one, inhale, lift up. Keep the hips lifted. Exhale, the arms down by your sides. Hold for 3 more breaths here in bridge pose. Exhale, slowly lower each vertebra, each section of the spine. Beautiful. Coming into 𝗬𝗶𝗶𝗏, not 𝗬𝗶𝗶𝗏, 𝗬𝗶𝗏𝗏. Knees come in towards the chest. Cross right over left. Reach up, grab the outsides of the shins. Maybe you can slide the hands down more. Wherever your hands are, I want you to be able to lower your shoulders and the back of your skull all the way back down to the mat here. Once you feel that grounding sensation in the shoulder girdle and the back of the skull, then you can play with walking the hands further down the legs towards the ankles, which will increase the sensation of the pose. Breathing here. Letting all that movement, all of that breath work integrate. switch the cross of the legs, left leg on top. Reach up if you need to grab wherever you can on the outsides of the legs. Soften shoulders back down. Back of the skull rests heavy. As the seasons change, we have the opportunity to also change. We have the opportunity to purify and release what's no longer serving us, to return home to our body, to our container, to our foundation, to our literal and figurative homes. We have the opportunity to celebrate ourselves and everything that we've accomplished this year, harvesting our efforts, acknowledging our achievements, and also acknowledging and owning what hasn't yet manifested, taking ownership for that. Unwind the legs, find happy baby. The season also gives us the opportunity to tap into gratitude, to give thanks to those who strengthen and support us, and to also find all the ways that we love ourselves so we can accept ourselves and move further away from self-judgment, self-blame, and self-shame that keeps us playing small and stuck in vicious negative cycles. And finally, we have the opportunity, especially with the fall equinox, to embody our mountain-like essence, to call forth strength, structure, and stability so we can move forward and plant new seeds of intention and take aligned action. There's so many beautiful gifts in the equinoxes and the solstices. It's an invitation to pause and process and plan. A few more moments here. Beautiful work. Awesome. Bring the knees into the chest. Clasp your hands around the shins, taking a moment to neutralize. Hug knees in tight. On an inhale, reach knees away until the arms straighten. Really work against yourself here. Resist. Exhale, hug knees into the chest. Inhale, pull away. Resist yourself. Exhale, pull in. Last time, inhale. Exhale. And now bring the arms out to goalposts. Knees are hugging in towards the chest. And let them fall over to the left, but control the transition. Move as slow as you can. Asking your abdominals to navigate this transition, hovering right above the ground. And relaxing the legs down. Left arm can rest atop the right thigh. Right arm can reach out straight and long. Breathing here. I embrace change. I welcome new beginnings. I invite this next season in. Legs come back through to center. Use the strength of your core to make that happen. Again, goalpost arms here. And slowly lower your legs to the right like a lever. The abdomen is helping you do this and execute this. Hover right above the earth plane and relax the legs down. Right hand can rest atop the left thigh. Left arm can reach long. Enjoying this final movement. Return arms back to goalposts. Use the strength of your abdomen to reach and bring the legs back through to neutral. Beautiful. And now extend the legs long, coming into a very well-earned Shavasana. Arms down by your sides. And as you rest in Shavasana, I'll be reading us a prayer for transformation and honoring transformation. So settling in, letting the body grow really heavy here. Making any adjustments so you feel as comfortable and held as possible. Take a deep breath in through the nose, big inhale. Hold the breath at the top and squeeze your whole body. Really squeeze your whole body. Squeeze and exhale out the mouth. Release everything. And do that one more time. Inhale from the toes all the way up to the crown of the head. Big inhale breath. Hold that breath in and squeeze and clench the fists and squish your face. Tighten your abdomen, squeeze your glutes, your legs, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, let that go. Letting the whole body be heavy here. Receiving the strength of the earth plane. As I read this prayer to you, honoring transformation by Pixie Lighthorse. Thank you for this beautiful day of changing. My shell is shifting, my skin shedding, and I am uncomfortable with what is leaving me. Help me find the language to describe the discarding, the bearing of my branches. Bring understanding so I can welcome what is coming. When I am unsure about how to go forward, help me prepare for my new stage. Help me trust that I will love myself through it. When the time is optimum, encourage me to let go of what has passed. When those around me are not eager to know my restored original spirit, soften me with the realization that if I am uncomfortable with my changing, they must be too. Let me be an example of becoming more whole while I am leaving unneeded parts of my previous shape behind. Startle my senses with cellular renewal, awakening my purpose and direction. Move me through the dark nights and ease the pain of liquefaction inside the chrysalis. Excavate my soul's gestural poetry and help me find what is next with fluid movement. Unfurl my damp, untested wings and lift my willingness to the limitless skies. Rouse my interest in the world I am seeing with newborn vision. Reinforce my sacred commerce with the divine. Guide my hands to build altars to the portals of existence I can now pass through with ease. Protect me as I construct relationships that are more complex than those I have previously known. Strengthen my small shelter in the woods, my room of one's own to recreate, reinvent, and reimagine. Help me weave healing medicine with my acquired gifts and experiences. Harmonize my fresh layer with knowing the meaning of this shift. Ease me through the other side and set me down delicately to fully embody my unusual, more me form. Clear me of any blockages that stop the flow of goodness from me and the flow of goodness to me. Salt me with grateful tears and cleansing rain. Bathe me in the distilled waters of evolution. A prayer for honoring transformation. Begin to welcome deeper breaths into your abdomen. And notice the rise and the fall and the expansion and the contraction and the sensations as you deepen your breath. And nourish this body with your breath, with your vitality, enlivening your vibrancy. Welcoming in subtle shifts to fingers and toes and ankles and wrists. And allowing these shifts to awaken yourself even more. And as you feel ready, stretch the legs long and the arms overhead and feel that sense of transformation and renewal as you lengthen and expand. And then exhale to bend the knees in towards the chest and rock on to your favorite side for fetal pose, using the bottom arm as a pillow. Resting here, returning to our intention. I embrace change. I embrace change. And slowly, with your eyes closed, making your way up to a seated posture. Meeting me with roots down, connecting to the base of your being, and crown lifted high towards the sky, towards your limitless potential, towards this next season and this next evolution and transformation. And feeling a sense of grounding, strength, structure, and stability. Sweep the arms out to the side and gather up this change we've created here together today. Palms touch overhead and hug them down into heart center, Anjali Mudra. We'll close with the unifying vibration of Om, knowing that we're all in this together, Oming somewhere in the world. Inhale to prepare. As you feel ready, very slowly begin to flutter your eyes open, just like how a butterfly coming out of that cocoon would begin to flutter their untested wings wide. Welcome back to the physical space. Excellent work today. Amazing job on the mat. That was a difficult practice. And it was difficult for a reason. Change is always difficult and uncomfortable. I so hope that you feel more whole and more emboldened to step into this next season and embrace change. If you want more resources like these and to deepen your practice, you can check them out. They're right beside me. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel to keep receiving yoga practices like these delivered to the comfort of your home. Okay. I feel like I'm on cloud 9. Now the real work begins, yogis, to take this yoga off our mat and bring it into our daily lives and into this next season that lies ahead. Thank you for joining me.